what, 3-inch. X pipe will give you a bit of extra scavenging. So, and it's all stainless steel as opposed to mild and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do is, I've jacked up the car to make it a bit easier, stop wasting your time. But I'm going to just check out whether I have to pull the whole exhaust out and do it on the ground, or whether I can cut it in place, which will be a bit of a challenge, I think. I mean, taking out the whole exhaust is a pain in the ass, but cutting it in place and making sure it's 100%, you know, is a bit of a challenge, I think. But we'll find out. Rightio, bit of an update. I think I've decided I'm going to just drop the whole exhaust. So with that, I'm going to take these off from the second cats. I've already broken the bolts, the nuts off here. I'm not going to drop the hangers just yet. Going left-handed, which I'm not, which is interesting. As you can see, it's pretty bloody easy to get off, especially because I've cracked the nuts. Make sure you keep them all together. It's not a lot of fun doing it on the ground, I've got to tell you. Okay, there and done. I could drop them from here, but I'm not going to, because not until I get some support. To drop the braces you saw before. I'm going to go towards the back now. Yeah, oops, more rotation. Don't forget to undo your Dailer valve controllers, or your valve controllers. In my case, I've got the Dailers. These valve controllers, you basically, well, you just got to pull that plastic bit down, the grey bit, and then it just pops out. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to now undo here and here, yeah, because all these rubbers I can take off, and I'm going to do the same thing with these, and then the other side as well. So let's get cracking. Actually surprisingly easy so far. Stranger things have been said before, of course, but and of course, before I drop all this, so far, by the way, everything's been 13mm. So good old BMW for being consistent. Yeah. How are you, buddy? Okay, I dropped a fair bit. So what I want to do is make sure I have this exhaust supported before I do anything more. You can see under my exhaust I've got that rubber, which I would recommend unless you want to scratch the crap out of yours. I don't need it to drop that much, so that's good. So that back's dropped. Now it's got to go back there and drop the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some cardboard, cover these areas that are going to be, I don't want to scrape the exhaust, and yeah, I've got it here. You may need two people for this part. We'll find out in a minute. So again, I'm just putting all this stuff here to protect the exhaust as I bring it down. So again, just position this in the box. Make sure that's not good. Oh, this side. I can take the one over here. Again, just positioning the box so that this doesn't fall down. Where's this one? Okay. Might get the ratchet. I feel a bit better doing it by hand rather than dropping it so quickly. Of course, hold on to the exhaust as it's going to come down. Now remember, the back's supported. It's just this front that's not supported. But the fact that these things are kind of locked into the secondary cats have got these they're nutting, they're not ready to drop, so it shouldn't come out, it shouldn't just drop, I hope. Take that out. Oops, sorry Mr. Cameraman. Now that side's done. This side, why isn't this coming out so easy? Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to pry this exhaust out a little bit more. Okay, there it is. It's just going to come out slowly. Sure, she's down. That's it. That's pretty much it. Actually not too hard at all, which is great. All I'm going to do is just pull this out really slowly. As you can see, it's got the supported by the jack. Oops. Supported by the jack, and it's got the carb one under there, so I don't scratch that. Take it out. Thing is, this cardboard's coming with the exhaust, so I'm not scratching it. Got to fix this up a little bit. May not be so easy when we pull it out when we put it back, eh? if you've got a second person to help you, I would recommend it. I could call the wife. She will put this out and sort this around. Voila. Exhaust. There we go. Don't have to take the hangers out. Okay. Now I put that over the top. Let's see what she looks like. Line up the hanger. Right. I'm going to get a set of verniers just to double check the thickness of that and the thickness of that. And you can clearly see that's going to cut to that. And apparently they talk about these dimples. I can see dimples here. But let's double check, eh? What I'm going to do is measure that. Oops, that's there. 70mm. Can you see that? That's also 70mm. So, which means you've got to have you've got to use these bigger clamps for the rears. You're going to have an overlap, so basically you're halfway. And by the way, the first thing I think I might have mentioned this before is making sure that your hanger's in the right position. That'll tell you where you've got to be. So if I want to go half there, yeah, I want to cut it about there, which is that's where the dimple is. The actual 3 dimples that they refer to is underside, so you can't really see it. But if I put that halfway, I want to mark it about there. Get my text up. Okay, I'm happy with this, I think. Put this in line with that. That's kind of like, you can see that file, that's where it's going to butt up to. Actually that quite a bit there, haven't I, really? I could probably go even another 3mm closer to there. But ultimately I just need to clamp that much. Yeah, maybe I'll go 3mm. I'll cross that out. Same again. Make sure that's in line. Same again. Another 3mm. I've kind of got a cut line there, which is fine. This cut line needs to be different. This has to be correct. Yeah. Alright, now I did buy a special blade for this from a reciprocal cord, the sword. It's a carbide teeth, high teeth number cut, so it'll give me a nice sharp cut. I was going to buy an exhaust tip, but you know what, this could be used for other things and it'll be much faster, especially out of car. Give that a crack. So I've cut all the pieces that I needed to. I'm just ready to slot on this X pipe now. But, this side, inner side, nope, wrong one. Oops. Let's put this in position. I'll use the old system to support it. I don't want to scratch anything. Coolio. And this one here, I'm going to go on the inner side again, at the bottom. Whoa, don't do that much. Like so. Loosen that off. Open that up. Like so. Very good. Now, this one's going to be tricky because I think, pretty sure that's kind of squished in a little bit. So, I might start with the easy one. Relatively easy one. Okay, might have to get these multis, open this flange up a little bit. There you go. Probably get a piece of wood and whack this in a little bit just to get it home. Yeah, this one here is definitely pushed in. So, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'll tighten that down, which means this probably needs to go in a little bit more based on what I just saw there. There you go, that's home. Done. Okay, move this out of the way. Now it's just a case of putting it back in. Obviously I'm not going to clamp that up until it's all in place. But that's kind of it, I reckon. I'm not going to bore you with putting it back together. However, I might show you the final adjustments on these things. I do want to make sure I'm butting these two in. Actually not butting, I know I'm butting it, but I Make sure I got it halfway through. Cool. So system's in, all bolted in, brackets in, bolted in, brackets in, clamps tightened, clearance, I guess, clearance, bolted in, clamps tightened, hangers tightened, what do you call it, valve controls back in, and the back clamps in. So that's what she looks like. Pretty happy with that. Whoa, let's turn this baby around. Now let's go do a start up and see if there's any exhaust leaks, which is only going to potentially come from here, or over there. I don't expect it to be, but got to check it out before you put it down. Rightio, so I've just fitted the Dinan X pipe, and we do another sound test.